Good morning. Today I am run testing the ASICS Metaspeed Edge Paris. I got these recently. They've been out for a few months. Here they are. And they are in safety yellow. I actually wanted to get the other color, but they were sold out. So those are very popular. I wore them for this run on Sunday, which was just 2 days ago. And so I'm just going to take them out and try to get myself a little faster in them. I didn't do so bad. I averaged about a 7:30 minute mile. I'd like to get that down to a 7:20 minute mile. So it was a hilly course. So, but what comes up went down as well. So I was kind of hoping that I would have done a little better than that, but I did not. So I am going to take a little run, jog, slow run to the track and see if I can work out there. It is school hours right now, but I'm hoping that the kids aren't there, although it is a nice day. So if they are, I'll just find somewhere else to go. All right, I'll see you there. All right, I made it to the track. Actually, though, I ended up doing one of the intervals on the road because my warm-up ended after a mile. There are no kids here. There's one adult here. We should be okay. So yeah, just on the first interval, just to mention some initial reactions and responses is, I just don't really feel like these shoes are natural. I mean, I feel so much more natural in my Saucony Endorphin Pros 3 and 4. So, it's just kind of an unnatural feel that makes it feel a little less stable. So the weekend race that I had was, like I said, very hilly, but it also had very unstable roadway. It was a lot of divots and cracks in the road, and I did not feel safe at all running on that, and I'm pretty sure that slowed me down. But I have to say, just running on the road just now, doing one of the intervals, it was a kind of odd feeling where I started really fast, like I was doing a 7:10 minute mile, but I wasn't able to maintain it. It was like the shoes were dictating how fast I could go, and it slowed me down to the point where the whole interval averaged 7:40. I didn't start out actually really because I didn't realize it was starting so fast, but so I started out probably like an 8-minute mile. So yeah, so it averaged a 7:40. I thought it would average like 7:30. So more like the race from Sunday. So anyways, let me try a few more intervals and I'll see how it goes and I'll let you know. All right. My intervals are complete. So I did 7 intervals, 2 minutes long, and it was supposed to be at a 7:20 pace, but I have to say it was all over the place, which anybody who knows me knows that I am like the most consistent runner. So if I get locked in on a pace, that is where I remain, but it was literally all over the place. So that's the one thing I would say about the shoes. Maybe they're fast, but it takes a little work to get them to continue to go fast. I find that if I lean forward into it, it's much better because you get that toe off, and it's just really, it's quite magnificent how quick it can get you going when you really push off of your toes with these. They're extremely light. I'll go into the stats when I get home with you in the warm. Well, it's actually pretty warm out here too. Anyways, I will give you all the stats of these shoes and get you to know them a little bit better. But I think, the jury's still out whether or not I want to keep wearing them for races. We'll see. All right, I'll see you at home. All right, I'm back in my metal room, and I am talking about the ASICS Metaspeed Edge Paris. Okay, so they're a little different than the previous model, which was the Edge Plus. So it's ASICS Metaspeed Edge Plus, and these are the Edge Paris. The weight's very similar. It's super light. So they're only 6.5 ounces, which is actually one of the lightest super shoes you're going to find. They are a super shoe, neutral runner. There is no stability, zero stability in these. And they're with a carbon fiber plate. I'm pretty sure it's the full length. Yes, full length carbon fiber plate. I want to give you the wrong information. We have 39.5 millimeters stack height in the heel. Now, most of the places I've looked, it's supposed to have a 8 millimeter drop. I don't think they do. I think it's a 5-6 millimeter drop. That's what I'm feeling, at least. So I don't really know what to think, but these definitely felt like a 5-6 millimeter drop, but these also feel very similar to that. I can feel it because, you know, that foot issue I have on the top of my foot, I definitely feel a little bit on these. So the one thing I'm going to say about these, as I said while I was doing my interval runs, is that they didn't feel real stable. And I did run a 5K in them over the weekend. Again, did not feel stable, and that 5K was very hilly, so that the downhill was extremely steep. So, you know, as you get older, you don't want to run downhill really fast. So, you know, stopping myself, I just didn't feel safe, I guess is a good word. And the roadway was very bumpy and cracked, and it was just a mess, really. It was a messy road, and made of concrete, which I thought was weird. And these did not do me well on that type of surface. I definitely was slowing myself down. And now that I can compare, you know, what I can do an interval in versus what I was pretty much pushing myself in as fast as I could in the 5K, I definitely think I could have done better if the roadway was better. So, as I said, these were all over the place. I did 7 intervals of 2 minutes each, which is about, you know, about 400 millimeter, but it's a little over because I can do that faster than 2 minutes. So it was 7 of those, and I averaged a, well, I don't know the average, but I can tell you it was all over. It was like 740, then it was 725, and then 713. I did a 711 in there someplace. So it was, every interval was different, but the slowest was a 740, which was that first one, which was on the road, which again, uneven, not quite, and I think I was partly on the sidewalk for that even. So it was, you know, its stability is my issue with these. And then the fastest was the 711, so that was good. What else can I tell you about these shoes? The lightness is amazing. There's a nice rocker in here. You just feel like you're propelling off your toe. I'm gonna try the skies, and I can get them in this beautiful sky blue color. So I just ordered those, so I'm gonna check those out next. I do think I still like these better, and I'm gonna show you why. The old model, it's, see the bottom, they're wider than these. And so the stability that I'm looking for, because I am a pronator and because I'm getting older, is that it's here. It's more in the Edge Plus than it was in the Edge Paris. So I would say that's the main difference between these two shoes. Other than that, they're actually quite similar. All right, I will see you next time in my next N of 1.